Every morning I meditate and I journal, and when I finish journaling, I pull up a card, and whatever deck calls me, that's the card that I pull in. And again, I got the seven Oracle of the Seven Energies, and I got Beautiful Uncaging. Look how beautiful that is. So, what does beautiful uncaging means? So, the key concept is the prison of guilt, a need to self inventory, righteous honesty, accountability, making amends. At this time, you are being called to assess where guilt is playing a part in your life. Recognize how it's affecting you and others and address it so you can release yourself from its grip. Guilt is a powerful emotional state, capable of transforming different situations. It keeps you accountable for your actions when you've done something that causes harm. However, it can also feed a self sabotaging cycle that fosters codependency and a distorted sense of personal power. Self blame can lead to behaviors that perpetuate low self worth. You Have you done or said something for which you need to make amends? Have you disregarded a boundary or broken a promise? Guilt can make you aware of potential ways you have given injury and show you how to redress the transgression. When you sincerely admit you are wrong and begin the process of to fix it, this is an act of accountability, responsibility, and liberation. Take a moment to consider when you have harmed others or yourself. This knowledge will free you from the story you tell about it, so you're able to connect with truthful remorse. Now is the time for rigorous honesty as you take a self-inventory with a neutral state of mind. A good question to ask yourself now is why the guilt is there. You might be taking a burden that is not even yours to carry. Pay attention, take action, and uncage yourself from the prison of your own making. This card talks about guilt, and guilt can be a almost like a worm inside of an apple. It can eat you from the inside out. It is said that most diseases are of an emotional, I guess, manner, or it starts through the emotions. So if you, one thing they said, if you have diabetes, it's almost a loss or a need for sweetness, or love, being held, being adored, having sweet messages, sweet interactions with people. And guilt can be one where it eats you from the inside out because you are constantly making up for something that was forgiven or could have been forgiven years ago. So how this applies to me, I'm still looking for it, but I think I have an idea. I feel like I have been, I think I have been in a relationship where I felt guilty, or I felt indebted to the person because that person was there for me when I needed that person the most. And even though the relationship ran, I guess you can say, dry, that guilt of, for me, I think, of me not being able to provide for my family at that time, and that person came to the rescue for me, allowed me to pay for those, you can say, sins, by being in a relationship that I shouldn't have been. And when I thought of breaking free, even though there was love there, the guilt of abandoning someone that did not abandon me was stronger than the need to say that I must let go of the past and move into the future. And I think, sometimes we feel guilty for not being able to do what we needed to do, and other people would come in and rescue us or help us. And sometimes we feel like we are indebted to them and will forever be indebted to them. But that is just a prison that you have made or are making for yourself. And to release yourself will also allow that other person to be as well released. Well, I hope this message was helpful, and I wish you the best, and I wish you freedom from all forms and all structures, so that you can live the life that you were intended to live. Like and subscribe, and if you'd like, you can share your story of how guilt, shame, and other forms, negative forms, have made you build that's my dog right there moving around, have made you build almost like a prison for yourself, where you can't get out because you feel like you have a debt to pay. So I hope you like this video, and I will definitely see you in the next video.